everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Sarah. Walk with a doc kind of day today. It's a perfect day and I'm all fired up. I think this might be short, but it also could be long. Just got off of a coaching call. My husband thinks they're kooky and weird and he doesn't understand them, but I love these coaching calls. And today, the message and the takeaway was to go share your gift for the next 30 days. One time a day, to the same person, to different people, whatever it might be. And I was like, ooh, I like that. And I think one of my gifts is that I'm able to connect well with others and hopefully inspire others in this respect to be healthier. So here's my plea for you today. You are worth it. You are worth taking the time and effort to make one little step to be healthier. You might be a stay-at-home mom and think it's pointless, or I don't have time, or I don't have no energy. You might be a person stuck in a job that you hate. You might be someone who has a disability and you think, I'm not capable. You could be, you name it. We all have our excuses. We all have the ways and patterns and brain activity that kind of just repeats itself. And I'm here to tell you today, and hopefully inspire you to be healthier. I am so disgusted, that's not the right word. I'm so saddened by the level of health of most Americans. We are humans, we are Ferraris, our bodies are capable of so much. And I can say this to myself too, because I can always push myself to be better. But we are of these Ferrari bodies, and we treat them like they're broken down pieces of junk. And if we just fueled our bodies a little bit different, who knows, maybe you can fine tune this body that we have to help you do what you want to do in life, to push yourself a little bit more, to achieve a goal that you didn't think you could achieve. And that fuel could be eating better, could be taking a few deep breaths through the course of the day and calming yourself down. It could be seeking out care from a professional because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, or sick and tired of being in pain. I don't know how many times I've had people come in the office and be like, well, I just lived with this for the last 5 years, 10 years. I mean, I have people come in with pain for 30 years. 30 years! That's half of people's adult lives. And we're worth more than that. You're worth more than that. We deserve to feel good. We deserve to have energy and have a body that supports us in what we want to do in life. So my plea is to start making those small little changes, because small hinges, big doors. You never know what one little thing could add up to be a big thing and can accumulate and snowball into the next thing and the next thing. And sooner and later, rather than later, you're realizing you look in the mirror and you're a different person in a good way. You know, you're the kind of person that people want to be around. You're the kind of people that pump other people up to give to others. You know, that's what I want to be. I want to be a person that people want to be around because they can be inspired. They can feel better about themselves. They feel encouraged, right? And you really are capable of doing these things. I know you can. We are capable of far more than we give ourselves credit for. So choose one thing. It doesn't even have to be a big thing. And anyone can do this. You could be an elite level athlete and still do things better. You know, you could be, again, that stay-at-home mom. Your time is worth it. You got to take care of yourself so you can take care of your kids, right? You got to be an example for your kids. At least I think. I mean, that's one of the things I love about kids is they're a reflection of us, right? So if they're doing something, or they're having certain phrases that they're saying over and over, or you know, whatever it might be, I know they're getting it from somewhere, and that somewhere's probably right in front of them. So kids are a great way and a great purpose and reason to try and make yourself healthier and better. Maybe it's because you know in 10 years you might have the possibility of grandkids and you want to be able to push them on swings in the playground. Maybe it's selfish and you just want to look really good, you know, when you're on vacation in 2 weeks or 2 years or, you know, whatever it might be. But my plea is to realize that you're worth it. You're capable. Small changes can add up to big things. And, you know, just start. Because when you start drinking more water, for example, and less caffeine or coffee, you know, that might lead to better sleep. That better sleep might lead to more energy. And maybe the more energy leads to ability to take a walk like I'm doing right now without getting super winded, and you feel great and you get to be in nature. Like I said, I'm fired up because I see people all over the place suffering, and I think some people don't know better, but many of us do. And if you know better, you can do better. And if you know better, you can be better. And I just think we have one shot at this planet Earth. We have no idea how long we're going to be here. Why not make it as worthwhile as possible? And be the healthiest version of yourself you can be. Mentally, physically, spiritually. You know, I think about it a lot in terms of the health, like physical health, right? Because I see most of the people in my office who come in with chronic headaches or leg pain or you name it. And it's nice to see them turn their lives around and heal. You know, like I just had a woman the other day, I talked with her. She's been under care for like 12 weeks. And she came in and said that she would cry every night after work because her leg hurt so bad. And I was like, are you still doing that? She's like, no. And I'm like, that's awesome. She's back to kayaking. She's back to being able to walk at a normal speed. So yeah, you're worth it. You're capable. I have faith in you. And I know that once you start making some shifts and some improvements, you're going to believe it and you're going to know it and you're going to see it too. And that's going to continue to, like I said, snowball, avalanche into more and more changes. Let's not be the same people in 2 or 3 years from now that we are today. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to improve. Let's continue to give our gifts to others, right? So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, let me know what you think. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of this channel, is to help people be healthier, live healthier lives, and be as fulfilled as human beings as we can be. So go out there and do it. Thanks for tuning in.